Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so I thought I'd get back into a bit of trading actually. Well, I am in a few trades already, but I thought I'd share some with you guys. Now, I have been trading XRP over the last few weeks really, and you can see here my trades have all been quite good actually. Got 17% there. That wasn't all right. Then a bit later, 5%. Typically not huge, but 4%. This one here, 30%, that was a good one. I got in at 4546 and came out at 4684 with 10x leverage, so that was good. Yeah, and then more recently, I think this was yesterday, was it? 17th, yeah, it was yesterday. This one came down, hit my stop loss, and I ended up 5.67% in profit. So, I've been making reasonably good gains here. So I thought I'd share a few things with you. One of the indicators I'm using for this one is this one called Whole Sweet Buy in Silico. It's a free indicator. You get it with TradingView. If you haven't got TradingView, go to savewithcrypto.org/TV and you get the free version there. You can also get a free trial, and if you decide to upgrade to the pro version, then I think you get $30 off an annual plan if that's what you go for, and that's what I go for. What the best way I've found to do it is to use my link, so you get the discount anyway, then go for an annual plan, and then when it gets to Black Friday in November, they always have like really good offers where you can upgrade, or not upgrade, you can extend your membership for another year at something like a 40% discount. And then the time you've got left adds on to that. So it works out really, really cheap. And I pay hardly anything for TradingView, and I find it so useful. Anyway, so look here. Right, so this Whole Sweet Buy in Silico, I don't think I've changed any settings, but I'll just show you them anyway, just in case you want to check. So that's the visibility. I'm pretty sure I changed nothing there. Inputs, no, I don't think I changed anything there. Style, I might have changed these a little bit just to make the bands a little bit more transparent. But yeah, generally nothing much has changed there as far as I remember. Okay, so what this does, this shows you these kind of green and red bands, and they appear on different time frames. But the one I like to see is the 5-minute time frame, just to do like small scalp trades. So at the moment, what I've seen here is something a little bit unusual, is that you've got the green trend going up, and all of a sudden there's been a slight dump, right? So a bunch of red candles just after that, and now it's going back up again. But looking back, if you look for when this happened before, it didn't really happen in this green one here, didn't really happen there, didn't really happen there, but it did happen here, look. So you had the green band going up, and then it kind of dropped out quite heavily, and then went back up quite nicely. And here's another one actually, huge green band there, then it dropped down here, not down quite so far, but then it went back up again. And there are other examples in the past. This was a good one here. Okay, so what I'm looking for the green sort of uptrend band, if you like, and then seeing like a big bunch of red candles coming down, and then trying to find a bottom there. Now I think I've just missed this one, yeah, because the price is going back up, but I was aiming to get in around about there at 0.4803. What I did, in actual fact, I set a buy order at 0.4801, and it didn't get filled. So that was unfortunate, but I'm going to look out for another one like that. Okay, 2 hours on, it looks like, yeah, I definitely did miss that opportunity there, because from there it went up to actually to 0.4897, and looking at the increase there, that would have been something like 1.85%. So on 10x leverage, that would have been 18%, which is, amazing. But we missed that one, so I'm not going to worry. It looks like something similar happened again a little while ago, a few minutes ago, which I missed as well. Okay, I'm going to go out for a little while now, so I'm going to set a couple of orders just in case. So to do that, what I like to do is to use the VWAP here. So this is the VWAP Standard Deviation Bands version 2 mod. This is yet another free indicator, and this one I definitely don't touch. I just use it as it is. So what I'm looking for here is the price to come down to these kind of levels here. So what I'm going to do is cancel the current order. Okay, so we're not in an XRP trade. And then I'm going to have a look at this. And here, this one here, at 0.4777, I'm going to set an order there. So 0.4777. Okay, now I want this for about 15% of the total amount. So that's 10%, it's 216, so 15% is going to be about 308, something like that. So I'm going to set that one there. And then on the next one down, I'm going to set that one to be about twice as big. So this one here, I'm going to set this to be twice as big as the previous one. So we're at 0.4749. So 0.749. So we'll make that about 616. Okay. So we'll buy at that price. And finally, down here, at 0.4729, 0.4729. Okay, I'm just going to set it for the rest. So the way this is working is these three orders here. That one's about 15% of the capital. That one's about 30% of the capital. And that is about 55% of the remaining capital. So what we're looking for is the price to come down here, scoop up some of these, then go back. Now, it might not happen, but the fact that I'm going to go out for a couple of hours, that's okay. Okay, so that was actually Sunday afternoon, and now it's Monday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, it's looking pretty good, actually, because what happened was yesterday afternoon, there was one of these bits where the whole suite was green, so the green band was trending up, and then it fell through there. Not particularly spectacular, but I missed that one anyway. And then it came up here, and I kind of thought, well, okay, I'll have to deal with that in the morning and see what happens. But, of course, what happened is the end of the week markets closed on Sunday night, a new day started, and there was a nice fall here. Look, from here, it's just like 9 o'clock last night, and it came all the way down here. Then there was another whole suite going green, fell out of that again, and it came right down here. At this point, that filled my orders, and now it's back up here, which is brilliant because, you see, at that point, the temptation is to sort of try and chase that candle and try and get in, and of course, if you do that, the price comes down and then you get trapped. But as it was, I just left the order as it was. It came back down here and filled. So what we're looking at now is the trade is now 21% in profit, which is worth about $50 or 101 XRP, which is great. Now, I must confess, I did play around a little bit yesterday afternoon with ideas to make a video, and I did sort of enter with a tiny little bit, take some out, which is why there is like $6 profit in there, which if that's confusing you, that's why that is. It's just because I was trying some ideas out that might work for the video. But essentially, that is what happened, is the price came down here, and my average entry is now 0.4823, and the current price is 0.4932. Okay, so what would make sense here is if I put a stop loss in here, maybe somewhere about here, say 4844. I think that would be safe. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to say 0.4844, and that's 4.33% in profit. I might just push that up to 5%. 4.9, yeah, 5.15. So if the price comes down, it will at least make 5%. Okay. Now, if it does that, it's not a big deal. Hopefully it won't, and it'll just rocket up when all the markets start to liven up today. But that's the basic idea of what I'm doing here. So just to clarify again, what we're doing, we're using TradingView on the 5-minute time frame, and we've got these two indicators. We've got the whole suite, which shows you this green and red kind of trend, if you like. So you can see at the moment, for example, it's fairly thick and green, but it's starting to go thin, so that might go red any moment. The other thing I'm using is the VWAP, this one here. VWAP Standard Deviation Bands version 2 mod, and that shows you these red bands here and green bands here. It's really, you don't want to be going long at the top of the VWAP, you want to be going long at the bottom of the VWAP, and you can see that the entry we had happened exactly like that, although the VWAP does change at midnight. So, but as that came down here, we're right in the green, and that was the start of the long. So generally what you're looking for is when the whole suite is green, for example here, whole suite is green, you're up into the red part of the VWAP and the price starts to drop through, okay? Now, going by what I just said, it would look here like at the moment that we should really be thinking about taking profit. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I probably won't. The first one is because I'm an idiot, and I probably should do. And the second one is the fact that there's lots of good fundamental news about XRP at the moment. Brad Garlinghouse put a video out on Twitter yesterday talking about why he wasn't happy with the way he was being treated by the SEC. And it was a really good video. It's worth checking out. I think this week we're probably going to get some news at last about SEC and Ripple, and hopefully it will be favourable. It's looking like it will be. If so, we should see a nice increase in the price of XRP, although I don't think it will go to the moon straight away. I think what will happen is it will increase a lot. People will sell off quite a bit, it'll come down again, and then maybe go up later on. So I'm going to be prepared for that. I'll probably start to push that stop loss up a little bit if the price goes up a lot more, but I will keep you informed. And of course, the best way to know about that is to be subscribed and have the notifications set on all. And while you're down there, please give the video a like and leave a nice comment. And above all, tell your friends.